My beloved listener, if these words have found their way to you in this very moment, know that it is no coincidence. Your guardian angels have orchestrated this divine encounter because they carry within them a profound and urgent message specifically crafted for your soul. The celestial realm has been stirring with activity, and the angels who watch over you have recently witnessed something extraordinary that has left them in complete awe and wonder. They have just discovered who you truly are at the deepest level of your being, and I must tell you, dear one, they are absolutely stunned, not because of any fault or failing on your part, but because they themselves had formed an incomplete picture of your magnificent essence. Even the heavenly beings who guide and protect us can sometimes see only fragments of our true nature until the perfect moment arrives for the full revelation to unfold. There is someone in your earthly experience who mirrors this celestial discovery. This person, who has been walking alongside your path in some capacity, had constructed an entire narrative about who they believed you to be, for reasons that may never be fully understood. They had drawn conclusions about your character, your intentions, and your very soul without ever truly taking the time to peer beneath the surface and witness the authentic masterpiece that you are. Their assumptions were built upon shifting sands rather than solid ground. They looked at you through a lens clouded by their own experiences, their own fears, their own limitations, and somehow convinced themselves that they had solved the puzzle of your identity. But oh, how wrong they were! These preconceptions were not rooted in truth or genuine observation, yet this person held on to them with such conviction that it shaped every interaction, every glance, every word exchanged between you. Perhaps you sensed their coldness, their distance, their seeming indifference toward you. Maybe you wondered why there seemed to be an invisible wall between you and this person, why conversations felt stilted, or why warmth seemed to evaporate whenever you were in their presence. You may have questioned yourself, wondering if you had done something to deserve such treatment. But I want you to understand that their behavior was never a reflection of your worth or your true nature. But now, dear soul, the tide has turned in the most beautiful and dramatic way imaginable. Recent events have unfolded in such a manner that this person has been given the gift of seeing you as you truly are. The universe has conspired to create circumstances that have torn away the veil of their misconceptions, and what they have discovered has left them breathless with amazement and regret. They are experiencing what can only be described as spiritual whiplash. The person they thought they knew has vanished like morning mist, replaced by someone so radically different, so unexpectedly wonderful, that they can hardly believe their own eyes. They find themselves asking how they could have been so blind, so utterly mistaken about someone who was right there in front of them all along. The revelation of your true self has hit them like a bolt of lightning, illuminating a dark landscape. Where once they saw shadows and made assumptions about what lurked there, they now see a garden of extraordinary beauty, depth, and complexity. They are discovering that you possess qualities they never imagined, layers of wisdom, kindness, and authenticity that completely contradict every assumption they had made. This stunning realization is causing them to question not just their judgment about you, but their entire approach to understanding and connecting with others. You have become an unwitting teacher, showing them through your very existence how dangerous and limiting it can be to judge a book by its cover, or to assume we know someone's story without ever bothering to read the pages of their heart. Your natural way of being has shattered their preconceptions completely. Simply by remaining true to yourself, by continuing to show up in the world with your unique blend of authenticity and grace, you have forced them to confront the poverty of their previous assumptions. You didn't have to prove anything or fight for recognition. Your genuine essence spoke so loudly that it drowned out all the false narratives they had constructed. The roots of their initial misjudgment likely reached deep into their own soil of insecurity and past wounds. Perhaps they had been hurt before by someone they trusted, leading them to build walls of skepticism and assumption as protection. Maybe they were intimidated by qualities in you that they wished they possessed themselves. Sometimes, when people encounter someone who seems to move through life with confidence and authenticity, it can trigger their own feelings of inadequacy, causing them to create stories that diminish rather than celebrate what they're witnessing. But now they see you in an entirely new light, as if someone has adjusted the lens of their perception and brought you into crystal clear focus for the first time. The real you, the authentic you, the you that has always existed but was hidden from their sight by their own limitations, is someone they find themselves genuinely admiring and respecting. They are drawn to your sincerity, moved by your kindness, and inspired by the graceful way you navigate through life's complexities. This person now finds themselves in the unique position of wanting to start over with you completely. They want to forget everything they thought they knew and begin again with fresh eyes and an open heart. They are eager to discover all the layers of your personality that they missed the first time around, to understand the dreams that drive you, the values that guide you, and the experiences that have shaped the remarkable person you've become. Your genuine kindness and natural generosity of spirit have acted like a mirror, reflecting back to them the harshness of their previous judgments. They can no longer maintain the fictional version of you that existed only in their mind because the reality of who you are is so much more compelling, so much more beautiful, and so much more worthy of their time and attention. Please don't allow yourself to carry any guilt or shame about the misconceptions they held. Their inability to see you clearly says absolutely nothing about your value or your character, and everything about the limitations they had placed on their own perception. You have remained consistently yourself throughout this entire process, and that consistency is actually what has made this transformation possible. They are now grappling with feelings of regret and embarrassment about the opportunities for connection they missed, because they were too busy seeing you through the distorted lens of their assumptions. This experience is serving as a profound wake-up call, causing them to approach not just you, but all future relationships with greater openness, curiosity, and humility. You have unknowingly gifted them with one of life's most valuable lessons, the importance of looking beyond first impressions and the danger of assuming we know someone's story without ever bothering to listen to them tell it. Your very presence in their life has become a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. It's possible that they were initially intimidated by you, by the confidence with which you move through the world, by your ability to remain true to yourself regardless of others' opinions. There's something both inspiring and challenging about encountering someone who knows who they are and refuses to apologize for it. Your authenticity can serve as a mirror that reveals others' insecurities about their own sense of self. But now they understand that what they initially perceived as intimidating was actually something to be admired and celebrated. They see now that your self-assurance comes not from arrogance or superiority, but from a deep well of self-knowledge and self-acceptance that they find themselves wanting to cultivate in their own life. As you move forward in this relationship, you may notice significant changes in how this person interacts with you. Don't be alarmed by this shift. Instead, recognize it as the beautiful unfolding of truth and authentic connection. The coldness or distance you may have felt before was the result of their misperceptions, not your reality. What you're witnessing now is their genuine response to the real you, and it's entirely positive and sincere. They are discovering that you are exactly the type of person they have always hoped to have in their life. They see how you treat the people you care about with such tenderness and love, how you approach life with joy and wonder, and they want to be part of that circle of warmth and connection. Your way of being has inspired them to open their heart not just to you, but to the possibility of deeper, more authentic relationships in all areas of their life. Be open to the beautiful friendship that could blossom from this newfound understanding. Continue to be the magnificent person you have always been, the person they are now privileged to see clearly. Allow your naturally forgiving heart to guide you forward, recognizing that their previous behavior came from a place of misunderstanding rather than malice. This friendship, built now on a foundation of truth and genuine appreciation, has the potential to become something truly special. It carries within it the rare gift of authenticity, the precious quality of being seen and valued for exactly who you are. They now hold you in the highest regard and want you to know the depth of their admiration and respect. They can admit their error with humility and grace, acknowledging that they were far too quick to judge without ever giving you the chance to show them the incredible person you are. But the you they see now, as clear as sunlight breaking through clouds, is someone they genuinely treasure and want to know more deeply. You may be surprised to discover how much you actually have in common, how many shared values, dreams, and perspectives have been waiting to be uncovered. They recognize now that developing a real relationship with someone of your caliber could teach them so much about living with greater authenticity, kindness, and joy. Every day, you continue to surprise and delight those around you simply by being yourself. Your vibrant personality and warm heart are like a beacon of hope in a world that can sometimes feel cold and disconnected. Even when circumstances seem challenging, you manage to be a source of light and encouragement, reminding others that beauty and goodness still exist in abundance. Although it took time for this person to truly see you, your authentic self has a way of eventually shining through all barriers and misconceptions. People are naturally drawn to your energy, to the sunshine you effortlessly radiate wherever you go. You may not even realize the profound impact you have on others, but they cannot ignore the positive transformation that occurs in your presence. They now understand just how wrong they were about you and deeply regret all the time that was lost, all the opportunities for friendship and connection that slipped away because of their blindness. They hope with all their heart that it's not too late, that you can find it within yourself to forgive their transgression and give them the chance to build something real and lasting with you. As you continue your journey through life, carry with you this important truth: the judgment of others is never a reflection of your worth or your character. Those who take the time to truly know you, to see beyond surface impressions and connect with your authentic self, will always discover the remarkable person you are. Let me close with a prayer for your beautiful soul. May the divine continue to guide you on your path of authenticity and self-discovery. Grant you the strength to rise above any misconceptions or judgments, knowing that your true essence shines brighter than any misunderstanding could ever dim. Let forgiveness and understanding flow freely from your heart, allowing new friendships to bloom and old wounds to heal completely. May you be wrapped always in divine love and protection as you continue to inspire and uplift everyone whose life you touch. And so it is. Take a moment now to let these words settle into your spirit and resonate with your soul. Remember always that you are deeply loved and eternally protected by the universe itself. If this message speaks to your heart, honor that connection and claim the blessings that are waiting for you. Share your light with others who may need encouragement today, for in lifting others, we lift ourselves.